early. Here we go. And we're live. Live from the hive.
We are.
We'll go ahead and have you talk so Mr. Producer can make sure your voice is okay.
Hey everybody, this is Christine Bertram with Mary Gunn, and I am coming to you live from the hive here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin on a snowy Friday evening. We have a little bit of snow coming in. So, how was that, Mr. Producer?
That was great. He's probably got a little bit of a delay, so we'll just let that all settle down there. And this is Craft Roulette, episode number 91. If you have not been here, just sit back and relax. We're going to go start the real show at 6:30.
Have her talk some more.
He needs you to talk again, please, Christine.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Producer, this is Christine Bertram. I'm very excited to be here with Mary Gunn and Mr. Producer for Craft Roulette. This is my 4th Craft Roulette in the last year. I don't remember what day we did it last year in December.
The 11th.
The 11th, and today is the 10th. So look at that, 4 times in 1 year. So this is the anniversary of doing my first Craft Roulette. So yay! I didn't realize that I've done 4 of them, but it is. So,
I know.
Yeah, time flies. I was having fun.
Yeah. Well, I looked it up to see what your past parameters were.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going, oh my gosh, she's been with us 4 times. She's a playa. And we always have a good time. I always enjoy your company.
And I have all 3 of my cards that I did the last 3 times on display. And at some point when I get up and skedaddle around to find all my supplies, I will pull those 3 cards and I can share them with you. Because I kind of look at the cards and I can remember the parameters, but I can't remember all of them.
Yeah. There's something about you can I think it's real easy to remember 3 and then the 4th one.
It's like,
and it doesn't mean that it's the 4th one. It's just one of those 4 is just
too hard to remember.
I don't know what it is. I hope they never give me the parameter test for dementia because I will fail. I always have to look again. And it's like, wait, I just lived it and I can't remember. So that's pretty goofy.
Mm-hmm. I remember I did that present card. I remember doing a present card. I think that was one of the parameters.
That was your first one.
Present, yes. Yeah.
And you did a purple bicycle.
I did a bicycle, and then there was a window card. It was something with flowers in the garden or something.
Yes.
And so I had a window card with a window ledge. Yeah, with a little pot of flowers. Yep, with purple, of course.
And now we don't know what we'll get tonight.
Ooh,
we were just looking at
purple. I wore purple.
Do you have a tiara? Like a purple? With purple in it?
Well, it's not purple, it's silver. But I do see Deb Norman is on here, and she's asking if anybody's having a hard time hearing me. So I don't know if that's something that's being worked on. So I don't know. Do I need to turn my volume up maybe? Would that help?
I'm working on.
He's working on those.
He's working on it? Okay.
On the software part of it, I think.
Okay. All right. So Deb, we're working on it. So I do have a tiara, but it's not purple. It's definitely a little silver tiara. And I give silver tiaras actually to all my team members who promote to silver. So I have like 20 team members that we wear our silver tiaras when we get together.
That's so cute. That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Every girl should have a tiara.
Yep. I had one. I wore one around close to my heart leadership conference or something one time. It was great fun. Went to a kind of a stodgy art museum and had it on. The docents usually follow me at art museums. I don't know what the deal is, but they keep a close eye on me.
It says, somebody said that Christine is Steven said this, 200% volume and is plus game boost. So some people are saying they can hear me good. So I'm not sure. Okay. So.
Yeah. Terry Costin is okay. Judy's okay.
Okay. Deb said sounds better now. So
Amy's
that's
okay. Yeah.
I'm just excited because I remember the first time we did this, I had my little earbud thing in. After 2 hours or an hour and a half of wearing the little earbud thing, and having my glasses on, it like gave me a headache. The last couple of times we haven't had to do that. So I'm very happy about that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about how we've changed in a year.
Mm-hmm.
it was just a whole lot different when we first started. And now you're just stone cold pro at this point, though. So
Yeah. I think we remember
run the show.
we started with Skype, and Skype was
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of a mission to get that working just right.
Mm-hmm. It was a little dodgy. It was not always really very cooperative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we've moved out of that.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone through multiple microphones. Multiple. So...
And that's because you're getting bigger ones that look more crazy.
Mr. Mike, I just needed a friend over here to feel comfortable. Well, a lot of it was because I pull the cords and then they start popping, and nobody likes to hear that.
Oh gosh,
So,
no, not
yeah, or it rubs on my clothes because I move around a lot and
okay.
all sorts of problems.
So do we have a goal for tonight? How many have you got? How many people have been normally watching on a Friday night? Like, what do we have a goal for? Because always
I
we've talked
never
about.
remember that.
Well, I remember for the first time in December we wanted to hit 100, and we hit like
Right.
105, I think. And then I feel like we've always had a goal, but I don't think we talked about that this time.
We did not talk about that. We've been hitting over 100 routinely,
Okay.
which has been great fun. Lots of nice new people. Lots of regulars. It's just a really fun thing to do
Okay.
on Friday night. I love it. And I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have anything particularly in mind, but what do you think we should hit?
Well,
I think
I
our
guess I don't-
highest was what was it, Mr. Producer? Our highest was what was our highest live rate?
197.
197.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's like a
that's
lot.
that's a stretch goal right there.
That's a stretch goal. You got to put on the big stretch girl pants for that.
I'm getting in trouble about my mic here. Okay. Right here. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Yes, please, Janet. Thank you for giving those thumbs up, reminding that too. If you haven't shared with somebody that's crafty, that may enjoy a little time, just a little crafty pick me up. This would be a great time. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hi, Janet.
We ended
Janet
up with 100 submissions one time a couple weeks ago.
I helped with that. Luann Johnson reached out to me on a Sunday night, like a couple weeks ago, and said,
Yeah.
she's close. Mary Gunn's really close. Can you put out the word? And I said, if you type it up and you send it to me, because I was in the middle of working on something. I said, if you type up exactly what you want me to post, I will post it. And she did. She put the whole little passage together. I copied it. I pasted it. I shared it on 2 Facebook groups on my Facebook page. And she messaged me later on and she said, you hit 100. So
We did.
I have to
101.
believe that helped a little bit.
I believe it did. Thank you very much. No, it was quite an effort. I kept counting them, and Sunday night I was done. I had to go to bed, and we were 3 away.
Okay. Yeah.
And when I woke up in the middle of the night and saw there were 3 more. Actually, there were 4 more emails, and I went, "They did it."
There you go. They did it. Yay.
So,
and that was just a couple weeks ago, right? It was like maybe
Right.
3 weeks. Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, Ellie Cope threw down the challenge, and everybody rallied. It was really fun. And last
Cool.
week they had a really, it was a bridge card,
Okay.
and you'll enjoy seeing those. They're very interesting, and they're so many variations. You'll enjoy that.
Oh yeah. Because you could do the bridge card like the fun fold, or you could do a bridge card that actually has like a bridge on it, right?
Right.
Like there's different interpretation. I'm sure there's probably 3 more ways you could interpret that.
There was actually a bridge card that
I was gonna say a card
is
game.
the fun fold with a bridge on it.
Oh, okay, there you go. And I was thinking too, there's a card game with bridge, right? Bridge is a
Yes.
card game. Yep. So you could actually have people playing cards and that they're
You
playing
could.
bridge.
I don't think we got that one, but that's a really good one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it time? Oh,
It
it's
might
time.
be.
We're just
Oh man.
having a good little chit chat. This happened when we got to the 20 after thing too. Christine and I are just chit chatting. Steven's over there.
It's like, time.
Thank you guys for being here tonight. We are going to take Christine off and introduce her, and we'll do our little intro, and let's get this game started, shall we? Thanks for joining us. Hello, American Fun, founder and head professor of Fun University, which is now on winter break, and your intrepid hostess to Craft Roulette. This is episode 91. I don't have anything to really talk to you too much about housekeeping, but I will tell you that Craft Roulette is the ultimate paper crafting card making game show challenge where we do some improvisational card making and we don't even know what we're going to do. We bring on a wonderful YouTube or Facebook live person every week, and we're bringing on a really fun girl from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. I'm going to introduce her in just a second, but I do want to remind you, this is the last month, the only month available where you can get our merch, the Whoa Mug. It will be going off at the end of December. I think they're a little slow because I know I ordered some things and I haven't gotten them yet. I want them so bad. But maybe they will be under my tree just in time. You never know. But we do want to welcome you. If you have never been here, please let us know. Say hi in the chat. We would love to meet you. We've got a friendly group. And I see lots of familiar names and some new ones. It's so nice to see people. I do read these comments, every one of them, but I wait until Saturday. So if you say something and I miss it, I'm sorry. We do have Mr. Producer over there. If you do have a problem, we have a couple moderators too. If you have a problem or question about the show, we would love to they will be able to help you. They're real smart. So, 91. Yep. We're going to do it. We're going to do episode 91, and we're going to do it as an anniversary show for our guest tonight, who is Christine Bertram from Fond du Lac, not Missouri, but Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, live from the Hive. Christine, come on in.
Hello. I was like, what is she going to say there? But I'm like, you got it. You caught yourself. Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Live from the Hive here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
Fond du Lac, Missouri.
Like, is there a Fond du Lac, Missouri?
I don't think so. We're off to a great start, though.
Mm-hmm. We're laughing. That's all that matters, right?
That's all we ever do. Yeah. We do a little bit of crafting and a whole lot of laughing and talking. Well, welcome back for your fourth time in a year. This is your anniversary show.
It is. I thought of that as I had scheduled a date for December. I didn't realize it was the exact same week, the same Friday, the second Friday. So that's awesome. Yay!
Yeah, it's very fun. It's fun to have little milestones and anniversaries and things. Mm-hmm. Well, we're just thrilled to have you.
I was going to say, and I was with you for your 1-year anniversary, right?
Yes.
I was your guest for your 1-year anniversary in March or April.
That is right. You're very special.
Special.
You are very special. We all love you. You always come with Stella. Your friend Stella. Is she here with you tonight?
Yeah, she needs a little Stella CPR, and I forgot to do that. I do have my 2 Stellas here, but they need a little bit of rejuvenation. I'll get as much glitter out of her as I can, but she'll make an appearance. I should set her here so I don't forget that now.
Absolutely. We don't want to forget Stella. I do have a red-headed Stella, and her hair is like,
oh man.
We laughed about it a couple weeks ago. It's just a really awful Stella, but she still works.
As long as she's good for something, right? You use her on that special occasion.
When I need a lot of random little specks of red glitter everywhere. Tell us, for those who have not met you, would you be so kind as to tell us a few things about yourself?
Sure. I have been stamping since 2001. So I just celebrated my 20-year anniversary of making probably my first card. I started when I was 3. No, not really. But I do have a passion and a love, right? I do have a passion and a love for the crafting, anything crafting, but primarily card making. I started off with crafts at a young age with my grandma. We did a lot of plastic canvas crafts, and then I moved into ceramics. And then scrapbooking, and from scrapbooking, it led into card making. And I've I was always the kind of person that I would get sick of something, but I never got sick of stamping. And I love it so much that I hold like 5 or so classes a week, and I try to help and inspire people to be creative and crafty, and then that will further pass that joy and love. So I have a passion for that. I have a boyfriend, and we've been dating. It'll be 4 years. So people always ask, when's the ring coming? And I'm not worried about the ring. I just enjoy it.
You haven't gotten sick of him.
Nope. I don't think I will.
Good.
So I have a wonderful boyfriend in my life, and my family is I don't have any kids. I don't have a cat at the moment, and I just thought of your cat. The last time I stamped with you, your cat like plumped right down on top of your project. And so I thought of that. I'm in between cats right now. I haven't, I'm waiting for the new models to come in on my parents' farm. So I'll wait till spring.
They'll be coming. They always do.
They do. Yep. I'll wait till spring and see what nature brings. Yeah, but I'm definitely a cat lover. I do like dogs, but I love cats more, I think. So.
Yeah. Oh, Kerwin, he's doing pretty well. He was in here earlier, and I was saying he's almost 2 now, and he has settled down just a smidge, not a ton, not a ton. But now when he misbehaves, he does it purposefully, and so it's not just like, oh, I'm going to innocently ruin this chair. It's going to be, I want you to come feed me. I'm going to not innocently ruin this chair. So. But he still gets his way as much as he can without it getting squirted. But he's a good boy.
Good.
He is funny.
Does he shed a lot? Like, do you find that you get a lot of hair on your cards when you're working on stuff?
I have hair on every card, I think, Christine. It's just, and the dog, too, is also black. And so there's little straight black hairs all over my mask, and there's always one in there. Yeah. So I don't know if you want to do a DNA sample on any kind of card fur that you may get. You'll either get a cat or a dog, but no, we're big. We're very furry. Yeah, very furry.
I do. I mean, I had my cat hasn't been here since 2018, but I still have a lot of cat fur, and I find her whiskers yet. Like big, long, white whiskers. Like they make their way into the carpet. They really do. And all of a sudden you're walking around and you're like, what is that? And it was a summer fur or summer whisker.
They're very stout. They don't look like much when they're on their face, but if you touch them, they're really, they don't like it when you touch their face whiskers, but when they're attached, but they're very stout, very hard. You could almost make a needle out of them. Oh yeah,
absolutely.
So they're very impressive.
Yes, they are.
So, well, can you guys tell? Many of you know, but can you tell Christine's favorite color?
In my wall.
She wears it on her sleeve. She wears it on her fingernails. She wears it on her room wall, her hive wall. Absolutely. She is a purple girl.
Purplelicious.
So. Yep. Purplelicious. So we can see if we get purple tonight. We'll never know.
I will be very ecstatic. I definitely wore the purple earrings. I put purple jewelry on. I put the purple shirt on. I'm definitely team purple. And I remember the first parameter I got was orange. There was something with orange. And I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? I don't know. It's not like I don't like orange, but I just don't care for orange.
Right. And that was back when we were first developing the whole Team Orange, Team Purple thing.
Yes. And the orange or purple.
Yeah. And we still do it. And we still do it. It's our 2 political sections in our group here. So look at all those purple hearts in the chat.
I see them.
Oh, Andy Zach bleeds purple. That could be interesting in the ER. Mercy goodness.
But we're not going to ask for purple on the wheel, because once we ask for it, then it's not going to give it to us. So we're going to be whatever, it's going to all be good.
He can be kind of a stinker.
Yeah,
but,
right.
And he can throw you a curveball. You just never know. But it's amazing how well it turns out. It's that moment, though. We're going to get to it in just a few minutes, but it's that moment where you spin it and you put those 4 things together and you're going, this is not going to work. But it always does. It's amazing.
Yep. It has
to. It has to. That's right. We don't turn this off until it's made. So we have to do this.
Janet said that 105 people are watching, so we broke 100.
Good. Yay, Janet. Thanks for keeping count. And welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and ask the age-old question of what is Craft Roulette. Do our submissions from last week so you can get some inspiration, and then we'll get down and spin to see if we get some purple.
Yay!
Shall we? All right. Yes. Thank you for being here. It's so much fun. And thank you guys for being here tonight. We really appreciate you. But what is Craft Roulette? We'll be right back.
What is Craft Roulette? Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. Each category has 24 possible options with a combined possibility of 331,776 unique projects. Whoa. We're live every Friday at 6:30 p.m. Central on youtube.com/craftroulette. Please like and subscribe. Each week we bring on a special guest crafter to create along with us and share their unique take on the challenge. You can play too. Complete a unique project of your own using the same 4 parameters set in this episode. You'll have 48 hours to contribute by submitting pictures of your project through the submission form on craftroulette.live. Contributions are featured on marygunfund.com's weekly episode blog and the next episode. Let's recap last week's episode and submissions.
That's what we do every Friday night at 6:30 Central Time right here on YouTube, and you can always be a part. If you sent in a card last week, you're going to want to stick around to the end of the show to see if you win a goodie bag. So that's when we will be doing the cardboard with your names on it. And I do have 2 goodie bags with stamps and different good fun things in them. So stick around. We had 84 submissions last week. That's just remarkable. I'm so proud of you because the project was a bridge card and a lot of people had never made this fun fold called a bridge card. But you guys just tore into it and just really delivered. It was very fun to watch. Really fun to read your comments, and I'm very proud of you, so kiss those nogs. So our bridge card was our project. We had colors of pink, mint, plus 2 others. We had large words for our element, and then you had to throw in some sort of stencil. I made mine very simple during the show, and then I came back and dolled it up a little bit, but it was a fun parameter set. I liked it. So far we have had 4,158 cards inspired by the wheel. That's pretty incredible. I like that. Let's see where they all have been coming from last week. Oh, I had 2. Oh, so you can see the stencil. This is where they all came from just last week. If you would like to see your pin on there, make sure you send in a card this weekend, and we will see your pin next week. But look at all those folks. And I know the names of many of them. And I would love to just sit down and craft with each one of you. Thank you. Wave to your pin. We had a new guest, Mary Polanco, last week. She was so fun. She is a little bubble pot. I'm telling you, she was so much. I enjoyed her so much. And she made this card. She'd never made a bridge card, and she just tore right into it too. I don't think there's any stopping Mary Polanco. There's another view, and there's her fourth view. Now this is a slideshow, and it's on a timer because otherwise I would talk and we would be here till tomorrow or maybe Sunday. So I just briefly touch down on everybody's names if I can. And if you want to see them individually, just go to craftroulette.live on episode number 90 in the gallery, and you can take all the time you want. And I would really advise it. They're really good. But this is when I have to do my preparation. Shoot, Mr. Producer. Lisa Wellpley, number 14, got it in really fast. Grandma Gay Robeson, her maybe 25th. Watch all these different kinds of styles. They're fabulous. Wendy Jarvis from Florida, number 42. Outstanding. Kathy Herring from Wisconsin, number 55. Angela Steinhoff from Wisconsin, number 49. A long one. Sue Masoner from Missouri, her 75th submission. Melanie Foy from Arizona, number 32. Sharon Castor from the Red Chair in Ohio, number 27, and she's done it consecutively. Renee Hamilton from Trinidad and Tobago, number 6. Ava Ballone from Naples, her 48th. Cute pygmies. Gina Smith from New York, number 26. Mary Neighbor from Montana, number 49. Ooh, she's going to hit 50 maybe this weekend. Michelle Figueroa from Puerto Rico, her 11th. I love the movement in that. Lisa Hunter from Virginia, her 8th. There's the bridge with the bridge. Jennifer Hunstad, Minnesota, number 20. Look at the A in party. Linda Gorman from Ohio, her 20th. Catherine Taylor from Washington, her 35th. First. Bloop, bloop, bloop. 24 for Karen C. in Maryland. Went all springy. Arlene DeTizio from Pennsylvania had sent in her 37th. Number 29 for Kim Wolf in New Mexico. Jackie Ripp, our second leading contributor, 76. Mary Moisen, her 28th, and she also made a process video. Elaine Anderson from Utah, her 34th. I thought that was cool. Kathy Pisupati from Arizona. Forgot the number, but we're so glad you did it. Diane Dawson from Washington, number 3. Judy G. from Michigan, number 39. Julie Sanders from Delaware, number 23. These are fantastic numbers, you guys. Leslie Cool from Alabama, number 5. So many styles. Mary B. from Missouri. It was her first time watching and her first submission. Brave girl. Melody Stoffel from California. Her first submission. Very pretty. Patty Beck from Tennessee. 85. She's our leader. In a row. Hasn't missed a week. Teresa Parmenter from Massachusetts. Number 30. Lena Marie's back with maybe number 30. We're just going to count 30 on. Brian Dickey, part of our 1.65% of males. Number 9. Carol Sanguinetti from Indiana, 41. Rosie B. from Ohio, number 13. That's a pretty fancy one. Laura Ellis from England sent this cutie in, number 21. Bonnie Knack from Wisconsin, her 31st. Sherry Pemberton from down the street, Missouri, her 35th. Lisa Hall from Alabama, number 14. That looks like Susical or something. Alessa 5K Lamone from Florida, number 57. Margaret from Indiana, her 18th or 19th. Anna York from Oregon, her 33rd. Big words. Roseanne Henriksen from Arizona, number 12. That's really stylish and festive. 50 for Vicky Ruda in a row from the UK. Jackie Muller from South Australia, number 55. Susie Fick from Illinois, number 7. Lauren Taylor, one of our guest crafters from California. I think that's her 12th. And her daughter, Abby Taylor from California, her 11th. Patty Okerstrom from Canada, number 7. Very pretty. Anne Shackles from Australia, number 27. Danica Matters from Missouri, number 12. That's a whole different look. I love it. Elizabeth H. from Maryland, her first. Welcome to Craft Roulette. Larissa Woolley from Michigan, number 34. Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis hit it out of the park with her 68th consecutive card. We all love that one. Kay Weaver from Wisconsin, number 39. So pretty. Deputy Heidi Ryan from Washington, number 40. Lynn Sprengel from Wisconsin, number 32. Cute bears. Camille Ernst, kind of a sad card, number 21. Jean Addis from North Carolina, her 8th, and she folded it differently. 15th submission from Deanna Thomas down the street in Missouri. Lindy from Indiana, number 11. Very pretty. Karen F. from Wisconsin, number 3. There's a lot of Wisconsin here. Rose Duberstein, Arizona, number 44. Love it. Joanne Johnson from Canada, number 9. Cute little pennies. Marie Stewart from Oregon, number 27. Pretty. Smurf Murphy from California, 51. Almost a year. Woohoo! Deanna Roqueford from Briar, number 27. Lisa Taylor from Colorado, number 15. That was cute. Rebecca F. from Ohio, number 19th. Mwah! They're kissing their noggins. Vicki Tillett from North Carolina, 47. So many styles. Bonnie Swalkowitz from Wisconsin, number 46. We could have done a eating chocolate game. Brenda Gentry from Utah, number 42. Birdhouses. Dina Hiltbrand, I don't think I did that right. Colorado, 6. Karen Goddard from Australia, number 41. Luann Johnson from Iowa, her 38th. Cordelia Alderman from Georgia, her 10th. That's not vellum. Gail Otto, 21, with a grumpy cat. Feline Mays from Oregon, her 40th. Congratulations. Kim Blackburn from Texas. She doesn't remember. Welcome back, though, Kim. Christina Bromier, or Bromy. You got to tell me, girl. From Sweden, number 49. She has almost been here every week for 50 weeks. She started on January 1st with our first craft bowl. Pretty exciting stuff. Pretty good, huh? Lots of variety. Bridge card, pink mint +2, large words and stencil. How in the world did they get that many different cards out of that? I don't even know, but I love it. And so once again, if you want to look at them a little more closely and individually and read their little comments and things, you can look at them at craftroulette.live under episode 90, number 90, and in the gallery. It's just really good. And you can be on it, on that same board next week if you get the parameters that you like and make a card and join us. So stay tuned for all that good stuff. Shall we bring back our fun little lady here? Christine, what'd you think? I saw you just watching and watching.
I was paying really close attention, and I didn't see many bridge cards like the way I would have done them. I saw a lot where they had the back and it came forward, and mine would have been a flip up and then sliced it differently. It's different. I didn't see many of how I'll have when I have a second, I'll go pull the sample when I go grab my supplies so that you guys can see what I would have done for a bridge card. I didn't see many like that. I think
there's where this kind of is.
The slits are cut on the side. Yeah, the side slit, right? Where you cut it and then you connect it and then you flip it up and then you can flip it up. I didn't see many of that style. And that's I
think there's only a couple. Yeah, there were only a couple, but that's another one. And if you look up bridge cards, if you just Google them, you get the game first. You get bridge game, but you have to dig a little bit to find the craft bridge game or the bridge cards. But now you can just go to craftroulette.live, number 90, and see lots and lots of ideas. I thought the large words was a fun parameter, and I loved how they took it.
Yeah, and then the stencil in there. And I would have had no problem with bridge and then the mint with the pink, because we have a Whimsy and Wonder Suite that's in Stampin' Up's holiday mini catalog right now. And I saw some people use that product. And that's exactly what I would have gone to right away.
Well, it's a good trigger for that kind of thing. So that's good. That's good. Well, you know what they say, girl. Spin, spin, spin. It's time to start. It's time to get those spins in the chat room, guys, because it is time to start talking parameters. Christine, I can tell she wants to craft tonight, so we need to get her fingers inky.
Yes.
Of course, she wants purple. Whether she gets it or not, we'll never know for sure. Oh, I didn't jinx it.
Don't jinxing it.
She probably wants something that starts with P and ends with Urple, but we'll see. Or Licious. We are going to be spinning for a project, colors, element, and random, but this is the time where we say our patrons get to veto off a couple parameters each week. And this week, they vetoed the color 3 pops of gold. That means the wheel cannot make us use 3 pops of gold. But if you are so inclined, and it does work into your scheme and the rest of the parameters, you can still use it. So if you want to do 3 wise men with 3 pots of gold, you can do it. But the wheel can't make us. An element, they don't want transportation. I put it back on. It was on there all summer and nobody liked it. But I put it back and they vetoed it. I tell you, where's the fun
I feel
there?
like that could have been easy with a car or a bike or walking, anything with a vehicle.
Santa's sleigh. That's what I was saying. I was trying to give him lots of a camel if you're doing the 3 wise men. You could do a donkey, anything. So many things. But it won't be going away right away. Okay. So we'll still have time, but not tonight. Cannot make us do transportation. For random, they said no lace or doily, which is number 21. If you want to, you can still use lace or doily, but the wheel can't make us use it. Now, this is the time we ask Christine, what do you think? Well, do you want to veto something?
Well, we talked a little bit before we started, and I had ideas of vetoing something, but you talked me into leaving it there. So,
did you? Really?
I had originally thought about exploding card, but then you showed me how simple it is to make an exploding card, and I'm like, okay, we can leave it. So I'm gonna. All right. I think we winged it the last time, and I did just fine. So we're gonna go with it.
It doesn't seem like when you're first looking at the list, and there's so many opportunities, and it can be daunting.
Well, actually, there might be one, because now you might have talked me into one when we were talking earlier. The 3, I can't read it from here, but it's analogous colors.
Analogous colors? 3 analogous colors.
Yeah, I couldn't read it.
3 analogous colors. We were doing a quick color wheel lesson before the show.
And I didn't like that one.
You didn't like that one. So we'll just get her next time. I'll remember that needs to be back on the wheel.
Okay.
No, it's one of my favorites, so it often is in there, but that's okay. That's why we ask you. And but purple, pink, and red, violet are all analogous.
Yeah.
Purple.
I trust your judgment that they could be pretty, I'm sure, but now my mind doesn't have to think about how to put colors together.
Yeah, that's good. That's fair enough. But you can still use it if it works with the other parameters. So let's give this guy a little warm up, shall we?
Okay.
All the best to you, Christine. I hope you get something really, really wonderful. And we will spin for project.
Okay.
Which one do you want?
I don't know. I can't read any of them. They're so small. 10.
Number 10. An A2 card.
I thought it was a year ago. It was an A2 card, I think.
Mr. Wheel, you love Christine, don't you? I think he likes purple.
Yes.
And colors? What are we going to get? Nineteen. Nice and clear. 3 bright and cheery colors.
3 bright and cheery colors. Okay.
Which might be great depending on what we get next. Right. It might be the pits, depending on what we get next. Element is next.
Stay optimistic here.
I think we'll be fine. We're going to do great. 3 bright and cheery. Analogous colors. It is on the 5 side. Cozy.
Cozy? Okay.
Cheery and cozy.
Cheery and cozy.
I know. And then something to just make us go crazy, our random.
Something make us go,
Yes.
Things that make you go,
Good thing it's just an A2. At least it wasn't a slim line.
Oh, what is that?
Sequins or gems.
Okay. I love sequins and I love gems. That's going to be easy.
Then we are glad for you.
Okay, so let's talk cozy. All I think of is like a couch with my like favorite person next to me under a blanket. right?
That's a nice cozy
With
thing.
the pets. Oh, the pet snuggled up. You guys, oh my gosh. Okay, I think I got something. You know what? So I participated in On Stage.
You are such a sluggard, Christine. That took 15 seconds for you to figure that one out.
So, okay, well, you'll see what I have in my head because we just got a stamp set for participating in On Stage, and I'm not a fan of this type of stamp set. Usually it's like more brush strokey with people, but there's a girl with her dog reading a book underneath a blanket.
Bravo.
Now I just got to get the bright colors. Yeah.
You had your explosion there, right there. Not a card, but an explosion.
Yeah, I think I can make that work.
So I'm glad for you. That was good. That was good thinking. I'm thinking I have a stamp with a cat on a pillow.
That's
so I
cozy.
think I might use something. I think that's cozy. Yeah. I do. And it would be an okay stamp on an A2 size card.
Oh, absolutely.
3 bright and cheery.
Yeah.
3 bright and cheery. Where are you going with that?
Bright and cheery. Well, I think of bright colors like purple.
I was counting down that answer.
Okay, so here's my question. It can be more than 3 colors, or it can be like 3 colors plus neutral colors. Like you can bring in black and white and tan and brown.
Yes.
Yeah.
Neutrals are free to use: black, gray, white, cream, tan, brown, and metallics, because we are that kind of people.
Okay, so she's going to be wearing a purple sweater, like we talked about earlier.
I think purple can be very cheery.
And a pink blanket.
Especially if you're on Team Purple, that will cheer you up. So it's perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's so funny. When I was looking at the stamp set, like right when I was stamping my catalogs when we were having our little break, I thought to myself, what are the odds that I'm going to end up using this stamp set tonight? And I set it off to the side. And I really thought that in my head. And I'm going to make it happen.
It does sometimes happen like that. It's funny. And but you're always, you just take a few minutes or seconds for you this time, my gosh. and then you explode and you get your answer. Well, okay. So chat, I think you guys are excited. I'm hearing some excited things over there. Fireplaces are cozy.
That's true.
What else?
I see yellow is a good bright color too. That's what Grandma, I can't read.
Grandma Gay. Grandma Gay.
Grandma Gay. I'm like, I see a big G, but I didn't know what was after it. I see yellow is good with purple.
Coffee and reading. Coffee and reading. Sweater.
Candle.
Houses are yellow. Yep. Oh, I think we're going to have some nice A2 size cards. Mittens and earmuffs. That's a great one, Marie.
I want to say that I got A2 a year ago because it's an A, and I got Slimline one time because I have a Slimline card over there. But
yes,
I love my A2 cards. I love A2. That's my thing.
Oh, I know. We had your first time we had Pick a Sketch.
Yeah,
and you chose
an orange and a present.
An orange plus 2. Yep. That was one of the worst cards I'd ever made on the show.
I remember you saying that.
It was ugly. I mean, it just was. It was just ugly. But it was done. So it's okay. I have all my cards over there and they're numbered, and some of them have the guest on it, so I can remember because I've done 90 of them now, so they're a little hard to remember otherwise. So hot cocoa by a fire. Yes.
That sounds very cozy.
A Hallmark movie with a blanket. Flannel PJs. That's a really sweet idea.
Grandma Gay said kittens and dogs can be cozy too, so that's good. I like that. Yeah. Okay.
I like it.
I like it.
I like it very much.
I
think you're ready to get inky.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead
and 10 minutes or so to go find all my stuff. Is that what it is?
Whatever it takes. And you can talk to Mr. Producer if you have any questions or have anything that you need, and he can talk to you.
Scurry around the hive.
Okay. Yep, there you go. Scurry away. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Bye-bye. All righty, right. Hey, this is a good night. I'm excited. I think you guys will have fun with it too. It'll be nice to see what you come up with cozy and what you think of 3 bright and cheery colors. Okay, now, Travis, if you are there, please plant a big wet one on your wife because we're going to talk about her just for a second. I went out to the mailbox today, and I got more birthday cards for Sandy Boone than I got cards. So thank you guys for sending in birthday cards to Sandy Boone. And if you want to, you can still send them in this week. I will be packaging them up then after next Friday and sending them off to Mary Gun Fund, P.O. Box 480-566 KCMO 64148. And we'll get that off to her to give her some happy birthday on Christmas Eve, which is kind of a hard birthday. So I also got, however, I got a good package because I got all these beautiful cards from Lisa Whelpley to add to goodie bags. They're so pretty. They're just gorgeous. I really enjoyed it. They're all sorts, and I will be adding those. And these are good. Like when we get international winners, I can add flat things like that. So I really appreciate that, Lisa. And she was the one who got her card in first last week. So that was a double nice thing from Lisa this week. Thank you so much. But yep, our post office box is P.O. Box 480566 KCMO 64148. I show your cards on the air, and then I put them on my door back there and enjoy them for a while. And if they don't have any writing in them, I then send them down the street to the nursing home or assisted living for people that don't usually get cards. So it's a nice thing to do. We're always glad to do it. And have you guys as partners to help us with it. It's cool. I get some pretties. I get mail. I get handwritten things. I love it. Okay, A2 size card. That is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 finished front. If you have never made an A2 size card, all you have to do is, if you are new to the show too, you may have noticed we don't do a lot of teaching. We do a lot of chatting and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But if you take a standard copy size paper, which is 11 by 8 1/2, and cut it at 5 1/2 for a side fold, you will get an A2 size card, or you can, if you want a top folding one, you can cut it at 4 1/4. And those will make 2 cards that are the same size. Now, I think I'll do 5. I almost always do side folds. And there you go. Now I have 2 A2 size cards. Pretty easy, huh? Oh, I like that you guys like your the parameters tonight. Hi, Leslie Benson. And then you just, I like to hold it off with my fingers, make sure the corners are squared, do a little easy peasy thing, and then come back in and crease it up a little bit. There you go. Nothing fancy. I got to get my stamp set. That would be a good one with some coffee. But I do that one a lot. Oh, there's a good one that says so cozy. So if you had a little cabin scene, that would work. Here's another one with a little cabin-y scene. That would be pretty. But this is the one I was thinking about. Since we were talking about Kerwin, Kerwin is completely black, except with a little bit of a little white speck here. He's just terrible to take a good picture of because it just looks like this wadded up piece of, like a black t-shirt. He's just no good for that, but I won't be able to make a black cat very well because you can't see him. So that's the card or the stamp I think I'll use. Okay, here's one of my secrets. When I have a stamp and I sell it and I don't or give it away, and I have a couple stamps that I still like, I cut them out and put them in another container. And well, so there's my kitty. And, hope you're feeling better. You're the cat's meow. You're perfect. I don't know what I want to use on that one. I did see somebody ask me a question. How do I like my tonic trimmer? I like it all right. It's nice and sharp. I don't have, it seems to be fine. I don't have it was a reasonable price. I think, I don't remember what it was. It's lightweight. I do like that. And so I can move it around. And I just leave it right there. Stuff does go underneath it, which is good and bad. Sometimes I find all sorts of stuff that I didn't know was there. But other times I just like to stick it in there. So anyway, it's okay. I've enjoyed it. I always liked a good guillotine. I don't care for sliders too much because I tend to wear out the blades and then I hate buying them. So anyway. Yeah. Yep. Just keep the stamps you like. So. Oh, and I will tell you also, I did discover something this week while we're waiting for Christine. You can get some embossing powder on a block and you can emboss it on there. I didn't mean to, but you can do it. So that's something nice to know, but it does scratch off. But if you wanted to make a snow scene on a block or something and have that on your table, or if you wanted to use it for a decoration, you could. You can just emboss it. So I do see Christine back. She's just busy. Yep. She's grabbing. All right. She's collecting.
Fold as long as it's an A2 size card, right?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Because I found an A2 fun fold, and I'm like, oh, this will be a nice little fun fold to do. So
I didn't realize I really said I always like a good guillotine, but I guess I did. You're right. But I do. I like a good guillotine for a trim.
So this is the stamp that I thought, oh, she
Perfect.
looks like she's cozy. The dog looks
Yes.
happy.
Very happy.
And I got my bright colors over here, right? So I got,
Yeah.
I can't see them, but I got my pink and purple and yellow. And I feel like her socks are going to be purple.
Bring it. You got to have that purple in there. Not the blanket?
The blanket might be pink. And she might be a blonde with no, I'm just kidding. I don't know if she'll be blonde. I'm going to make her a brunette. Then Tyler will like the card. Tyler loves brunettes. And he loves my brunette hair. So she's definitely got to be a brunette. But
There you go.
I thought about making her hair pink because
My daughter's hair is pink.
that is the trend right now, right? So I'm like, well, should I make her have pink hair? And I'm like, no, that's out of my element. I like more natural looking things. So I was like, well, her pants could be pink and the blanket could be yellow or vice versa. So I was thinking about coloring her with the bright colors. But then I was thinking about doing my background in more neutrals, like browns and crumb cakes and stuff. So that's kind of what I have in my head. So
Sounding good. Sounding good.
Yep.
Yeah, you're really set up there. Look at you.
I think so. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it all.
That it's another one of those quick decisions by Christine Bertram.
Yeah. Well,
I tell you, you are fast.
I looked at that stamp set while I was stamping my catalogs, and I thought, well, if I need something, I might use this. So I never expected to have to actually be using it. So these kind of stamp sets are not my cup of tea per se. Like the brushed outline of people, I have a hard time with that because there's a lot of coloring involved. I don't mind coloring, but I don't do a lot of coloring. Lots of stuff. So, but one card I can handle. I can color the one card.
You'll do great. You'll do great.
Yeah.
I have no doubt that's going to fit okay, I think. I think I'm going to use red, green, and yellow.
Red,
for
green,
his
and yellow.
pillow.
Oh, okay. So I think I need a new blade on my trimmer. Ooh.
That's just what we were talking about.
Yeah, that just left little fine hairs all over the place. That's not good. So let's get a new one. I just got my new one, so we can handle that.
Good timing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there.
Good timing. All right.
Back in business. So I need the crumb cake is here. I heard you talking about an A2 size card. I get that question a bit, what's an A2 and There's A7 is like invitation size. Note card has a number as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they all are.
Yeah.
But A2 is common enough that I feel pretty confident using that term.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So,
but you know, since we have international viewers, they don't all use. They have different size cards.
They do. They definitely do. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
And such as Christina does a lot of 6x6 square cards because it's not more expensive in Sweden to use that.
If we did square cards and we mailed square cards, we would pay extra in postage because square cards cost more than rectangle cards for our postage.
Whoops. I'm so bad at this. I'll probably just go back to the handheld. I thought maybe it would be a good idea tonight. And I know, I don't do it the way... But I'm using Ellen's husband's underwear, and it's a really good slide. I'll do it one more time. Oh, Christina says an A2 is A6 in Sweden.
Oh, geez. Okay.
It's confusing. And I'm seeing lots of colorful hairstyles out there.
Mm-hmm. You could do like rainbow colored hair.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Like you could have your 3 bright colors be your hair for the person.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is so true. So there was some talk in the group, which we have a really great Facebook group, by the way. It's Craft Roulette Show on Facebook. Just answer the questions and you'll automatically join. But about people saying they can't watch the show on Friday nights, some people, because it makes them so excited and they can't sleep. So it's really like, oh dear. So they're going to start watching it on Saturday.
Okay, that works. Doesn't matter when.
As long as you watch it, right?
Cards are in by Sunday night. You're good to go.
Sunday night. But I understand. This morning I woke up with an idea that I had to get up and write about. This pen is almost dry. You have a dull blade and I've got a dry pen. Mm-hmm. But I don't have a new pen. That's great.
Yeah.
Let's see. Does your stamping platform have a foam base for acrylic stamps? No, it didn't come with one. I could probably put one in. But I have never... I sometimes have, Lynn, but then I'm not sure that it works real well either. I think it might be the user. Sometimes it works real well, but, you know, I just... Sometimes not so good. Because I think it is that hard surface. I think it's... I was just trying it when I bought that one. I don't know that I would rebuy it. I just wanted to see if I'd even use it. And I'm not sure if I've used it enough. This is terrible. I may do this one again. Oops, can't do that one. And I think I'm going to do it old-fashioned.
Mm.
Soon as I find my black ink, which was just here. There it is.
Let's see.
Okie doke.
It's like I'm doing math, so I'm thinking in my head.
I could tell like, you were really, you were deep in thought.
Think and talk at the same time.
It is, and it's, you know, as we get revved up in here and get this going, then it tends to be a little quiet. I'm going to make my kitty tan. But then we start talking and it's all over. Yeah, a pressure tool might be good. This is an old, close to my heart Versamat that buckled because I embossed on it and it got all warpy. So I just cut it up and I use this all the time for stamping because I just flip it over and use the soft side. And so I don't have the whole 12 by 12 thing to mess with. Works pretty well.
It makes such a difference having a fresh new blade that cuts and doesn't leave the little paper things.
Oh, it really does.
Oh my goodness. So I'm going with it.
Do you keep a lot of them around? So how long does a blade last you? Because you must use them hour after hour.
Well, I don't use this trimmer a lot because I use a guillotine. For the most part, I use a guillotine. And when I'm prepping for classes, I could prep 1,000 cards in a month for classes. And I have a paper cutter that's from Germany that is like 3 feet or 4 feet tall. And it's got like an arm that's maybe 3 feet long. And it does like this much paper at one time.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So I have an industrial, that's industrial strength, but then I use like a little guillotine. But I bought this trimmer probably 2 years ago. And this is the first time I replaced the blade, but I don't use it all that much though. So yeah, that's probably why.
But you get pretty good feedback on it.
Yeah. I mean, with anything though, like you use markers, the tips are going to get worn and the ink's going to come out, right? And you use blades, they're going to get dull. You use your scissors, they're going to get gooey and dully. Like that's just what happens when you use the stuff that you have, right?
They're tools, not jewels.
Right. They're tools. Exactly. That is exactly it. So let's see what I got. This girl is a little bit smaller. So I'm
going to give this guy some mittens. Okay. Naming contest for little kitty. What do we have a good name for little kitty? He's so happy. Kerwin does smile. Fur baby. Kerwin does smile. He has the cutest little grin. His mouth really does turn up on the ends when he's happy. It's just adorable. When he's sleepy and happy.
I think that'll work. So where is he tonight? Are you waiting for him to come in? Does he have
the door is closed.
The door's closed.
The door is closed. The poor little guy.
Is he waiting for his cue?
Yes. Boy, that would be... I don't think he's trainable. He's totally independent. Except when he hears a loud noise, then he's at the door just begging to get me in. He's a true scaredy cat. So, which is okay.
My cat was more like a dog. When the doorbell rang, she would come and greet you at the door. Or if people were over, she was up in their space. like pet me, love me, choose me. So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's not that friendly, but he's not terribly standoffish either. So he's just Kerwin.
Like a normal cat.
Kinda.
Oh, I never pictured I'd ever use this stamp. You got me to use it. I'm actually kind of happy for that.
That's what the wheel will do.
So that's when I do my mystery card nights. It's like you bought this product or you got this product and you've never used it. Use it. Find a reason to use it. Exactly. So don't go.
When is your next one?
Oh, the next one? I think it's the 20th, if I'm not mistaken. The 20th of December. And you know what? So Kelly and I usually do like the creating of the card together. And all of a sudden I'm like, Kelly, we didn't do the mystery card night yet. We haven't made it. Like, we need the clue. And I'm like, that's like a week away.
Oh, gee.
So we've got to get
It is so fun. It is so fun. I love mystery card night. I was looking for my great big light up magnifying glass. I couldn't find it. I was going to show it to you tonight. Yeah. It lights up. Was it last time I showed you?
That could be.
Okay, then I'm good. I can take that off my list.
Yeah.
I just forgot. Wonder what he did with it, though.
I'm so excited. I'm going to paint her socks. I'm not sure what they're going to be like. I might end up doing something completely different, but I have my blends here, so I'm curious what they're going to look like. Oh, man. I do have a pair of purple socks, so I
bet you do.
Oh, yeah. I do.
bet
They're
you
the
do.
fuzzy. That might be too dark. So, and they're really fuzzy and they're squishy. So like that, and they're cozy. So
they're perfect. You should have them on.
I was wearing them the other day, so they're in the dirty laundry pile. So I definitely, I do need to do laundry. You know, if there's anything I hate to do, it's laundry. I don't mind doing dishes.
Oh.
I hate doing laundry.
I hate putting it away. I don't mind the laundry.
Okay.
It's the putting away that kills me.
Okay, so that's a good point because I've done laundry 3 times and it's all sitting like needing to get hung up or put away 3 times worth. So it is the putting of the way. I don't mind putting it in the washer. I don't mind drying it. I just don't like putting it away.
It's tough. It's the tough thing. And they become, you can almost get, I end up wearing the same things over and over because then I don't have to get into a drawer. It's just,
exactly.
Oh, there's that pile. Let's just go ahead and get that one off the top.
Exactly. Yep. So
there's a bunch of clothes that are not being used in my drawer. I've got a feeling.
So I have no idea if somebody wants to tell me what kind of dog is it. Like I don't know breeds of dogs, but I'm curious. Am I coloring it the right color?
Yes.
Yes.
We'll
okay.
just say yes.
Just say yes. It's a card. It's like whatever you make on the card is right.
That's right. Well, some of the cat names that we're getting are Merwin. That's cute. Cozy the kitty. Caramel. Oh, you grew up with a kitty named Caramel. Mittens. That would be good. Butterscotch.
Like yeah.
Cozy cat. Caramel cat. Oh, I've never had a cat that looks like this. I've had a lot of cats. Your hubby does the laundry. We just do our own around here. You're on your own.
You're on your own. Yeah.
I did it for a long time, and then it was. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We're okay. We'll just move into our own realm on our laundry.
Oh.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I find a gray.
I do. I don't mind dishes one bit. Like I find that more relaxing than doing laundry. So let's see here. I'm going away. I'm not doing pink hair like I thought. So I'm gonna give her a little brown head here, a brunette. I don't know what color am I supposed to make the dog's ears. Oh yeah.
Mr. Producer likes the white. It kind of depends on what you're going to do with the blanket, maybe.
Yes,
if you're going to have...
exactly. That's what I'm trying to like, what should I do? The book should be a color too. Show the blank. I'm trying to differentiate the pillars. A pillow, like I think she's got 2. It's all like blurring together is what it is. Oh, I see she's got a leg showing here. So let's do her leg. I see a little leg coming through. Okay.
We got a couple questions for you.
Okay.
Our patrons also have the opportunity to write some questions for our guest crafters. And Sharon Castor from the Red Chair in Ohio asks, this is definitely a Chris question. Okay. What is an unexpected color that you like to combine with purple?
Unexpected color. So I feel like purple goes with everything. But if we were looking
purple,
at your
the new neutral.
Orange, I would say orange. It would be
orange
very
is its complement.
If I put orange with purple, it would be very unexpected. You know what I mean?
But have you
done orange with purple?
Uh-huh.
Sure. Not very often.
Like in bouquets, it's beautiful.
Oh, yes. Orange with bouquets is good. Like flowers, yeah. Flowers, all that. Yeah, orange is good. Yellow is good. Red's good. I I
But it's not something you wear.
Oh, I don't
orange
wear any
and purple.
I think I've owned one orange shirt in my entire life. And now it's too small on me. So I think I gotta donate it. Yeah, probably 10 years old. Yeah.
So orange is a complement to purple.
I know. On your color wheel before I saw that. Yep.
Yeah. So that is an unusual color, and it's very, very striking when you put them together. It's not a quiet thing. It is a surprise.
Yes.
Yep, Lynn, orange and purple at Halloween is always really good too. With a pear-colored green. I always like those. Any other colors that you think of with purple? What's your favorite color with purple besides purple? Purple and more purple.
I think I would go more neutral colors with, like what I'm doing right now, neutral colors with purple. Let's see here. Purple and gray. This right here is my absolute favorite color combination in the world. Purple and gray or purple and silver. Like that's what I would pick to go with it, to complement it. Definitely.
What color is your kitchen?
Oh, it's how I bought it. So my kitchen is like a sagey green color. The countertops are green, like a soft green. Yep. And tan, green and tans.
Would you bring some purple into that?
Not really.
No.
It would clash, I think.
Yeah, kind of like a grape.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think. She's got really bright purple pants or pink pants on here. That's what I'm going for.
Oh, those are bright.
Yep. You said bright colors, right? Go bright or go home.
She's in her cozy clothes, and cozy clothes are not always the best looking.
Correct. Exactly. So
sometimes they're kind of grungy.
The dog's face. Let's see here. Purple and silver. Yes, that's what Lynn just wrote. That's my thing too. Or purple goes with yellow too. Especially when you have flowers, you could really put any kind of color with the bright colors.
And orange.
Yes. Oh yeah, and definitely orange. There are daisies are really pretty when they're orange. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know what color to make my book. I'm stuck. I got my girl, but now I got to figure the
what are you going to do with your blankie?
That's just it. I got to get one more bright color. So, what color is the bright color?
Oops, I cut one.
Oh, let's see. I can go find a ribbon really quick. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a ribbon.
Okay, yep. She always puts ribbon on her card, so
I love my ribbon.
She made a promise with somebody to always put ribbon on her card.
Mm-hmm. I did. So
she has kept up with that promise.
I don't know if I like my neutral background, but I think I've got a lot going on, and I'm going to see what it all looks like when it comes together.
Right, you do have a lot going on. If you pulled in a lot of bright in the background, you might lose your focal point. Now, when Chris does a mystery card night, we do announce it on Fun University, and we take a field trip and go and visit.
Mm-hmm. I see that. Yeah,
and we love it. We've got big fans of your mystery card night. Yeah, and that I started that May of last year, so it's been going on a year and a half now. So people love it. They love it. It gives people the ability to use what you currently have at home. You don't have to buy new stuff, and they're generally easier card layouts, but they're so pretty. They're simple but pretty when they're all done. And we try to appeal a lot to beginners, so there isn't like a whole lot of craziness that goes into it. So no, it's a good game. It's kind of it kind of does things like Craft Roulette does. It opens up some pretty good creativity, I think.
Yes, absolutely.
As opposed to a cut here, cut there, which is fine too. But I like that it breaks open what you're thinking, having to think about things and do some some exploring on your own creativity.
Yep. And it's funny because I used to get it in the beginning where people would ask to see my card. Like, they wanted to know what my card looked like so that they could make their card. And it's like, no.
Right. No,
That's
no,
not what
no.
this is all about. And so you have to politely say, no.
I know you do. I've heard you say it. No, you can't see mine. And you don't show them for quite a while. It's not like at the end of the...
Yeah. But
you hold off.
Luann Johnson is always, it seems like she's always the first one to get her
here too.
Her card submission in so that all of a sudden their other samples start to roll in and then you can see what people create and then you can kind of, if you're uncertain, then you'll see what other people are doing. So.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cute. I know that in our group, the Facebook group, people post all weekend. Mm-hmm. And there are people that just go, nope, not going to look until I get mine made. And they're just dug in. They think it's cheating. It's not, but they dig in and they're not going to do it. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. Red. Do we want a red collar? He's so cute. Look at, I just made dots for his bed.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's my Copic coloring right there. Easy dotting. Iona has the stamp that you have.
Oh, does she? Perfect. Yeah. So demonstrators who attended on stage, this was in our little our goodie box that we got. So
okay.
Quite a few people that did get it. Forgot to tie my knot. So can you see I'm
what's it at Stampin' Up that's exciting you right now? What do you love?
The new catalog. Oh my gosh, our new spring catalog. I just got my hands on it and I just made my first 2 cards using product out of the new catalog. So that's exciting for me. I always love, and I just mailed out, my mom helped me get out 30 different catalogs to my customers that aren't local to me. So now they'll start getting them next week, which is awesome.
Fun.
So fun, new product. New product is always fun and exciting. So
it is. Yeah.
Yep. I've got my whole spring schedule kind of planned based off of the new product. And so that's fun.
And you do a ton of live classes. Like
I
public.
do a ton of just in general classes. Yes, all classes.
You do.
I looked at my
You are always
before.
on.
I went live with you today and I had something Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yes. I'm like, wow. Like nothing like taking a day off there, huh?
No, you are always on. And then you also work with your cousin Kelly, who is often on too. Tell us about all the things you have. You do something every day, I believe, don't you?
Yeah, we try to. So Monday nights, I generally have my in-person classes here. Monday and Wednesday nights are in-person classes. Tuesday, I do a Tip Tuesday that's either pre-recorded or it's live. If I don't get it done on Monday night, I do it live on Tuesday if I can. And then Thursday, my cousin Kelly does the Technique Thursdays. And I sometimes have Friday night classes, and they're either in person or like a Facebook Live. Sometimes I have, like this Sunday, I have a class at 1 o'clock on Sunday, I think, 1 o'clock Central. And
but the
Saturday,
Chiefs are going to be playing.
Yep. So you can always catch the replay. There's always a replay.
Okay, good.
Yep. Saturday, I have a double header. I have a class at 10, and then I have a class at 1:30. So back to back. Yeah. That's how I roll.
That's a pretty aggressive schedule.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
It is. Yeah. And it just blossomed into that. Like in every class that I add to my schedule, there's always people that sign up for it. And it's not like I get 1 or 2 people. I'm getting 20 to 70 people that sign up for each class.
So, Chris, that's amazing. That's just wonderful.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So
that takes some effort. That does not just fall into your lap.
No. And that's the people getting card kits from me. I actually, like my Facebook Lives, when I do a card class on Facebook, it's free. It doesn't cost anything for somebody to watch it. I give my classes for free. And so it's if you want card kits from me to make cards along with me, that it would cost money to get the kits, or you place an order and you get them for free. So yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
I find it quite amazing that you keep up. I never could keep up that much, but that's a lot. That's that's
it is a lot.
Hats off.
I have a great support system. My mom is probably my number one helper, and Kelly is my number one helper. I have two number ones. Kelly's mom helps out. Anna Rabadou helps out. Carissa Albert started designing with me, and Pat Torres helps me with die. I couldn't do this if I had to do all of it by myself. I could never do it. I tell you, it's
you got a lot of help.
a love. Yeah. So I'm very fortunate that I have help. So.
Look what happened. I got a spot. I got it all done. And then there it is. I got my hand in the ink. Ugh. Ugh. Well, I could put a ribbon right along there.
Well, aren't you supposed to have a sequin or a gem?
Oh, that's right. I can't remember the fourth one. Let's see what I've got. Yep. Mr. Producer, you knew that. Mr. Producer was saying sequins, gem. I don't know what I have. Let's see.
So, I gotta have one more bright color. I'm like struggling with the bright color.
You need a really big one. Okay, that's where we're gonna put that one. That helps. I wouldn't usually put that there, but we're okay with forced feedings.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And these are okay with those circles and the dots. I like it. Okay.
Okay.
I don't have any small. If I had small ones, I would do small ones, but those are so big. I will have to look. See if I can find some smaller ones. We have another question.
Yes, I was going to ask you if you have more questions.
Well, Grandma Gay always asks the thoughtful question of the day. And Grandma Gay asked, what season of the year brings out the wow in your card making? I know before the show started, Christine was saying, there's a lot of stuff on here that's Christmas. I'm so over Christmas.
I would have to say fall. I think that I love making fall cards. Fall cards with the trees changing, especially here in Wisconsin, the leaves are changing color. So it's just like you can get those reds and the greens and the yellows and the oranges. And so like fall cards. And then you can add gold into them. And it's just, I cut that piece really wonky. How did I do that? But fall cards.
I love fall cards too. I love the rich colors that you can use. And orange.
Orange.
And the purples too. But there's orange and purple and like the turquoises and things like that. I think they're just, and you can get so much texture with all the leaves. Mm-hmm. And I love that part too. Just
absolutely. So relaxing. Do we want?
So Grandma Gay, fall. How about you guys? Yes, fall has purple colors. That's right, Lynn.
Yes, it does.
What is your favorite? What's your wow season? I know Christmas is huge. People really work on Christmas cards a lot. There's the Christmas in July and all that kind of thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
But do you send fall cards then? Do you like Happy Autumn or just?
I think for me,
generic?
fall cards can be birthday. Thinking of you, get well, like all occasion cards for fall. Like fall is just a regular season that if you celebrate a wedding card in fall, oh my gosh, like fall cards can be all occasion cards to me. So
I don't think that is.
So I'm definitely
right. Janet Flanagan, one of our favorite longtime watchers of Craft Roulette, just signed up for a class with you.
Did she? She also just signed up on my team.
She's sweet.
She's a Be Happy Stamper.
Oh, how about that? She's great.
Yeah.
She's super great. She organizes our card exchange for our group.
Okay.
So she's super great.
So she must have found me through you, is my guess then.
I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's part of the J team that we have.
Okay.
Jackie Ripp sends out an email every Friday to the J team. I think there's 4 of them.
Mhm.
And 3 of their names start with J, but then the 4th one is an honorary J. And she always says, it's time for the show, and gets everybody ready.
Mhm.
So Janet's one of the J team.
I love it. Okay, I'm starting over.
Yeah, they were early on supporters of
Okay.
Craft Roulette. Yeah, it's great.
Oh, yeah.
I got my Stella going there. Stella
Good.
is got the Stella on the nose, got the Stella on the pillow. Very, very Las Vegas.
Okay, Janet
Going
responded.
great.
Janet said she did. She saw me the last time that I was on, and that's so yes. So thank you, Mary Gunn.
You're welcome.
You helped me connect to Janet.
Yeah. Well, that's great. She's great.
Mhm.
Well done, Miss Janet. Thanks for letting us know. That's fun.
Mhm.
Yeah, the pillow is a pretty easy way to do it, isn't it? Just make lots of little dots, like George
Yeah.
Seurat. Pointillism right there. If you've ever been to the Chicago Modern Art, is it the Modern Art? No, just the Art Museum. They have the George Seurat, who is the pointillism master, and they've got that painting there, and it's all made with tiny, tiny dots of ink or paint, and it's big. I remember when I saw it, it was just like astounding. You would probably recognize it if you saw the print of it. It's the lady, she's in like an late 1800s, holding an umbrella, looking at a park full of people playing, and it's all done by dots. I'll put it in the group.
Oh my gosh.
It's just,
wow.
yeah. So this is nothing compared to what George did. But you like making summer cards, Lynn? Everything outdoors. They're usually bright and pretty. Yeah. What colors you guys think you'll use? You like fall and Christmas, Lisa? What are your 3 bright colors? Are you going to make me wait?
Me?
No, the chatter boxes. Are they going to make me wait?
I'm making you wait too.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I just
man.
made a really simple card, so you're doing harder work with all that coloring.
See, I have a hard time coloring this kind of stuff. Like this, it's like brush strokey people. It's not my element, but I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it work. I'm just figuring out what my other color is going to be. So I figured that since I put bright pink here, that I could maybe make her pants yellow.
Oh, yeah.
And then that would be my 3 bright colors. And then I could go something softer for the blanket and the pillow. Because you went really soft. I'm looking at yours right now. And you went really soft, like a soft yellowy-ish color.
Well, actually, it's gray, but there was some yellow. There was some yellow on the stencil, so that's where the yellow came from. It just bled off the stencil, and it's kind of like, well, that looks okay, so I'm just going to go with it. So I might make another one because I could send this to somebody. I keep them, so. I'll work on another one.
You start another. I'm like, what do I color? Like this is what got me stumped here is like I got the back and I'm good with so I made a little fun fold. It's going to open like this. So it's still an A2 fun fold.
That's very cool.
So I liked that. And I went with a very neutral background and I got my bright color. And I'm trying to debate, do I make her pants like a yellow and then color everything else more of a subdued color? So that's what I'm trying to figure out. And otherwise, I've got it. Like, blinging it up with gems is easy. So I got to just see maybe we'll try her pants in yellow and see what happens.
Go for it.
Oh, man, right?
You can always do it again. You can always make those orange.
Oh, what do we have here? We have our colors that are Viking colors that we talked about, right?
That's right.
The football colors we talked about.
That is absolutely right. Those are Viking colors, aren't they?
Yeah, she's a Viking fan, I guess. I should have gone green and gold, and then I would have done a Packers fan.
Or red and gold for Chiefs.
Yep. Oh yeah, the Chiefs too. Yep. So they play on Saturday? Is that what you said?
Nah, Sunday. Sunday.
Okay.
Episode 13.
I don't think
Janet's is just starting to submit more, but Jackie Rip has...
Yeah, Jackie submitted on...
Jackie Rip submitted on episode 13. She is our second leading contributor, and I think it's been consecutively. I don't think she's ever missed. She also is a huge glitter fairy in the group and just leaves messages and encouragements all over the place. It's very, very cool. Cool little J team down there.
Mm-hmm.
Since I have my mat, I'll use it. Because if I leave it on my mask, it will disappear.
That's what I had. Remember? I had a mask. And I took a little white piece of paper and I took the back side of it and I stamped something on it. I like the mask. So the mask wouldn't do good for me here because I don't have a messy desk down here because I don't really craft in this space. This is set up for my lives. And so my desk upstairs is like an atomic bomb went off up there. Like I could find anything.
Explosion card.
Explosion card. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Feel like there's blanket
Roberta,
in there somewhere.
My bright colors are red, yellow, or goldish, and green. Let me see if you can see them if I hold it up big. It gets kind of blurred, but they're just teeny tiny dots, so it probably can't be seen very easily. Your head's getting big, Jackie Rip. It should be. You deserve it. Big head, Jackie. I could cut that cat out and blend him too. Oh, I could make a Luna cat. I might do that instead of use my non-copic skills that I don't have. Nope, nothing left.
I thought about bringing out like ink pads with a blending pen, like a blender pen.
Yeah.
And I thought about other ways to color, but I'm like, I am so into the blends. So I went to the blends for coloring. And she ended up with a pink book. How's that?
I like it. That looks great.
She ended up with a pink book. So we're good with that. I'm good. I think it's good.
I think it's a really cool fold. I like that a lot.
Now you just got to make sure you glue it right so that you don't glue it shut, right?
Righto.
All right.
Okay.
So it's definitely not my normal type of a style of a card I would make. I'll be the first to admit that. But
welcome back to Craft Roulette.
Exactly. So
the cards that would never be made.
Yeah, right? Cards that would never be made. Okay, bling. Let's find the bling. Bling is always my favorite part of a card. So the blinging it up is the best part. And
ribbon.
Yeah, I love ribbon. And so I get the question a lot, like tips. That one of my Tip Tuesdays coming up is going to be, well, how do you incorporate ribbon into a card? Because it comes up that, like, where do you put it? How do you incorporate it? And I don't always, if I'm working on like a manly man card or a guy card, I don't generally use a girly ribbon. I would use like linen thread or something that's a neutral color, or sometimes not even put it. But that is going to be a Tip Tuesday coming up of how do you add ribbon to a card? Because that has always been a goal for the last 5 years, is adding ribbon, because they make it like they want you to use it with your card making. So
it does jazz it up a lot.
Yeah, it does jazz it up. So,
and if you were buying a card, it would cost quite a bit more if it had ribbon.
Those do not go with that. So I think I'm going to go for tried and true rhinestones. So get in there, little guy. Okay, I got to go grab my rhinestones are set aside for class tomorrow, so I got to go get them. A moment.
One of her many classes.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Roberta. I think the kitty turned out just fine. It's an incredibly old stamp, as most of mine are, but it was always one of I always thought it was a happy little kitty stamp. The plan is oh, yeah, I don't know if maybe when we're doing our business, she can find it. Christine, did you hear that?
What are you looking for?
Your bridge card. I think it's...
Oh!
Like,
go, yep, give me a second. I'll go get it.
Okay, all right. I think it's also called a spanner card, that style. And it's cute. So you can look... I think if I were looking it up, I would call it a spanner card.
So it's funny that you say that it's a spanner card because I guess it spans across, so I get it. But I think of fish when you talk about spanning. It's so weird, but it's actually spawning for fish.
I was going to say I've never heard of a spanning.
No, it's
I didn't
spawning.
know that one, but it's spawning. Okay, all right.
So this one was my first one a year ago, December.
There it is. It was cute.
Yep, there it is. It was a mask and a present and orange.
Mm-hmm.
And then something orange plus 2, I think, or something. I can't remember the fourth one. We might have talked about it earlier. Oh, I even made the envelope match. Look at
it was pick a sketch, orange plus 2, presents or package, something from my mask. And a mask is a messy desk.
Messy desk.
And so it's just something that you find here on your
That was my second one.
Workspace, which was a window card, purple plus 2, in the garden. Craft or tan paper.
Yep.
That was really pretty.
Cat on the bottom. Okay. And then this one was a slimline card, I think I got.
Yeah, slimline, any color but green, which was an Ellen Card Monkey idea. Afternoon, and foil or metallic paper.
Yep, and I added it right here, the little foil handlebars, and then
you made a lot of slimlines back then?
This was my first card and my only card I've ever made. That's a slimline. So the answer would be no.
You can put it down that you've made one.
Yep. So this was my idea for a bridge card. This is what I would have done. I did this for a Fun Folds class in October.
Oh, yeah.
So that opens up, and then this one flips up, and then you have that. And then I put a white piece on the back so that you could write your sentiment back here. But this is, to me, this is the bridge here. So
right.
So
it's kind of a hybrid. It's kind of like a bridge and a fun fold, and it's like everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not exactly what I was having in mind for a spanner, though. But sort of, almost. To me, the bridge was the part that comes out and it's 3D. But maybe not. Maybe I'm making stuff up. I do. I make stuff up. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what I was thinking it was. But that's really a pretty card. Very interesting.
So I cased that one. I got a gal on my team her name is Diane Bogenhagen. And she made a card very similar. And she's like, yep, you can case. I asked her, can I case that for a class? And she said, sure thing. So changed up a little bit, but not much. And we love to share the ideas. And when it comes to it's like, we don't call it like taking something from somebody or it's copying, but my mom always said copying is the most sincere form of flattery, right? So if something inspires you to make something, and you want to make it exactly the same or change it slightly, like go for it. Like just to get somebody making something and being crafty is what it's all about. So I love it when I see my card designs that other people have made them and changed them or kept them the same, because honestly, like we all get our ideas from other people too. Pinterest or catalogs, books, like that's what it's all about. Sharing.
Craft roulette.
Sharing creativity.
Yeah.
So let's see what the Stella
doesn't happen in a void.
No. Okay, so Stella's going to
Luna. There's Ashley Young's Luna right there. Yeah, maybe I can change. Maybe I should do some purple.
You should. It'll make you feel better if you do.
Oh. We'll do some purple. Trying to think, what do
you make purple, right?
Yeah. How am I working this? Kind of like to do. Okay, let's see. Without ripping everything up, I'm going to take a different approach. This is what I was working on something today, and this was not quite like this, but it's really a fun thing to do.
So I'm thinking, like, in my head now that I have this done, I wondered if I would have gone with I thought that it might be overpowering to have all these colors here. I thought having a neutral background would be good, but now I'm wondering, like, having a purple background would have been super cool. Like having my brown layer be purple and having the next layer be the pink, and then pulling in a white here, and then even having that like that. So now I'm thinking about how I could have done a different color layout for the back. Now that I see, so had I colored it first, then I could have potentially pulled in a different color theme for the background. So maybe I might do that yet, because I have this one here. So maybe I'll make a second one with it with bright colors for the background.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Well, you did great. Yeah, what other stamps? What other stamps did you get? Do you have in there that you haven't used?
In the hive
little set.
In this set. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
This one. So it's this girl sitting here. That looks kind of cozy.
It does, doesn't it?
That looks like happy, like drinking her glass of wine, like. But that looked the coziest to me.
That's the coziest. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
Yep. So, good. I like it. I can live with it.
I'm going to work on this later.
I definitely think that this was my all-time favorite one for the show. Like, I loved it when I was done with this one. I'm like, oh, yeah, I like this one.
I liked the one I did on that show, too.
Yeah. That one,
it was a good night.
Really good. Yeah, that was a good night.
It was a good night.
I definitely agree.
So let's hold our cards up a little closer to the cameras so that we can see them really nicely and see your beautiful coloring. And those purple socks, those slouchy socks, they are just perfect.
Yep.
Absolutely like it. I do. And your background looks really good, though, with her hair and everything. I like it.
Yeah, I'm good. And your cat is adorable. It's like a happy kitty. I call it butterscotch. It looks like
butterscotch. It does, doesn't it? I might just call it Christine.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That works. I love how you
Or this one might be Christine, because it's going to be have some
that one,
purple.
You should put on a purple background. Like a purple, like the background should be purple.
It might just be. You just never know for sure. But yep. I have a get well card actually to send to somebody, and she happens to love purple and kitties. So that's probably what I'm going to do with my second one. But you will see it on Monday.
Good deal.
On the blog, where everybody else will be sending in their A2 cards with 3 bright and cheery colors, something that's cozy, and adding some sequins or gems. You don't want to miss a single parameter. Well, Christine, you did it. You did it again. You slayed it. You're just Did you add Stella?
I did. So it's hard to see it on the camera, but I did Stella her socks, and I stelled the blanket, and I stelled the book. And Stella is something that it's really hard to see unless you're in person, because the video will never really show it off unless it's like Stella on steroids.
You were, Stella CPR and Stella on steroids. I mean, you don't have any colorful language at all. I wish you could, step it up a little bit. You're so funny.
So Ellen had a comment. Ellen said you should call the cat Bert, short for Bertram.
For Bertram. That's an excellent idea. Ellen is quite a wordsmith. She's very, very good at it. That is a good name, Bert. Just call it Bert. Well, it is time for you to take a deep breath, relax a second. We're going to do a little business here, and then we're going to be back to say goodnight to you. So don't run off.
Okay, I won't.
All right, well done.
Thank you.
It is time to tell you a little bit about what is going on in the world of Craft Roulette. We are a community-sponsored program, as is Fun University. We do have some wonderful patrons. Look at all those people. If you do see them on the internet, please thank them because they are making this happen. They are making it so that we can keep going live. If you are interested in learning about how you can get bonus content so that you can have more fun in your life, who wouldn't like that? Just look up Patreon, Mary Gun Fun, and you can find our different levels of bonus content and just the little small tokens that we ask in return. So we do thank you guys. Club Fun is it is fun. It's very special. Fun supporters are wonderful. We thank you so much. Kiss those brains. And our fun friends, we just thank you. Everyone gets something special out of being on our private blog. So thank you so much. You can too play with us. You need to send in a card doing a A2 project, 3 bright and cheery colors, a cozy little element, and sequins or gems. Send it to craftroulette.live. There is a submission form. Just go down there, fill out all the forms, upload your picture, and it will magically appear in my mailbox. I will put it on Monday's blog, and it will be also on Friday's show. So don't miss it. It's a fun thing to do. Is my hair looking okay? I kind of messed with it while we were in the thing. I don't know about Patty. Come to think of it, I don't think I saw her. We do have some wonderful guests coming up. We have Corinne Wiskman on Friday. We meet her on Monday for our tech call. Justine Hovey on New Year's Eve. And then we are going to start off the New Year's with a bang with Jessica Taylor, Daniel West, and Cassie Trask. You aren't going to want to miss a single week, so join us every Friday night, 6:30 Central Time, right here on youtube.com/craftroulette. We'd love to see you. Oh, that confetti always cues means, hey, it's time to give away something. I have two beautiful goodie bags to mail. I did mail the goodie bags from last week today, so you can start watching your mail. There's stamp sets in here, and there's paper and all sorts of, I don't even know what all's in there because I pack them early. So if you are in the U.S. or Canada, I will send these to you. If you are international, I'll send you something, but I won't send you a goodie bag because it's terribly expensive. But everybody that sent in a card last week for episode 90 with Mary Polanco's name is on that board, and it is all programmed to be a random choice. So I will count down, Mr. Producer, and we'll get this going. 3, 2, 1, spin. All the best to you all. Who's gonna get it? Well, Rosie, there's always a replay. Oh, Deanna Thomas down the street in Independence, Missouri. Well, good for you. I'm going to make your note here. Make sure you let me know that you want it before Sunday night at midnight. And send me your email or your address, not your email, but your address, and I will send it to you. Here comes the second winner. I know Deanna. I've known her a long time. I haven't seen her in ages. And then I worked with her sister-in-law in Parker, Kansas. Small world. Oh, Elaine Anderson. Fun deal. Thank you. I'm so glad that you sent in a card, and we will make a note. Make sure you just let me know that you want the prices, and give me your address, and I will send those off to you next Friday when I go to the post office. Ooh, that post office. They were working hard today. I felt bad for them. Ooh, anyway, thank you so much for sending in a card. Make sure you do send something in this weekend. These are pretty easy parameters. I think you'll have a good time with them. I don't think it's going to be a real head scratcher. It's going to be a head kisser. So anyway, let's get Christine back. Here she is, like she never even missed a beat. Well, you did it again. Number 4 was a charm for you.
Yes. And I've already started to work on my next card because that little girl that I had here, so I can give you 2 card pictures, right? For
We have,
adding
yes,
okay.
we have,
I'm gonna yep, perfect. So I'm going to make this one really purpley and pink because I think it'll look good.
And then just pop in to a little bit of another color and you'll have it made. Because the colors don't have to be, oh, there you go. There you go.
Yep, the book is yellow.
Oh, that's that is very bright. And cozy. I think that was probably the funniest parameter rub was having cozy, because I think of cozy as like warmer colors. But,
like yes,
bright
like,
is not.
Yes, like subtle colors, like rose and like a lavender. I was thinking soft colors for cozy, but so that's what makes it hard to put those 2 together. But it's very doable.
I think that was the rub, but it wasn't a bad rub.
No,
very workable. Very workable. Mm-hmm. So, all right. Well, do you have anything you want to tell your friends? Invite them to Monday night. And where's that going to be? Your mystery night.
So mystery night is December 20th. And so if you go to, I have a website. It's cardsbychrisb.com. And you can see all my events there, or on Facebook. If you follow the Cards by Christine Facebook page, you can follow along with my events. I always create events for every single class that I do in online and in person. So mystery night is the 20th, and that's where we get out the magnifying glass. Okay. Yep. And then every Thursday night I do a live, and then I also add in like Sunday I have a live as well. So you guys, the lives are always free to watch, and I get so many compliments about people learning, because it's so awesome, because I can talk about how I do things and why I do things. And people have told me they've learned so much from watching me, even just a few times. And even after a long time, they still catch things that they didn't know. So
and that makes it much more fun and empowers their own creating. So that's a good thing. Yep. Her addresses are right. Her social addresses are right there next to her face. And you can also go to craftroulette.live and look on our guest crafter page. There's links.
Yes. And then for next
it's pretty
week,
easy.
When you're giving away prizes, I think I did this the last couple of times. You could give away one of my 3-card or a 4-card class that I have coming up in January. So I have some December classes still available, but if you remember to give away one of my classes for somebody that I can ship to in the United States, if that's okay.
Well, let's just do it tonight.
If you want to, I'm good with that. Or
we'll let you count down, Mr. Producer, and we will just give away a class. How fun would that be to win, you guys? Oh, maybe
my class or my sweet class. I have a celebration card class coming up. It's a class that you can get for free with an order is how I do it. So,
all right. You're going to win a class, somebody. So count him down. Let's get that class given away.
You want me to count down?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know. Okay.
Sounds good to me.
I'm like, I had to switch it up a little bit.
You sure did. Yeah, you did do that. That was a great thing to give away.
I think I did it for your year anniversary. You had a lot of prizes and gifts for your year anniversary, and I think I did it after that too. What do we have?
Jean Addis. She's U.S., I'm pretty sure.
Okay, perfect. Then that was meant to be. And if you just want to get me her email or connect us so that I can figure out what class she'd like, I get it in the mail for her. So
Jean, let me know. Let me know that you are interested. I'm not going to... I don't chase people. They have to come to me, and that will be great. So you have till Sunday night at midnight.
Yep. And she could also reach out directly to me via email, text, Facebook Messenger, all the good stuff. So
yeah, just let me know if she does, so I know that it was finished. But that's great. Yay! It's that time of night. We did it. There's no stress involved anymore because we're just going to give ourselves a big kiss. Yep. And we're going to say Merry Christmas to those who won't be joining us before Christmas. And you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. And to all of you, thank you so much for spending the evening with us. We would love to see you next week with Corey Wiskman. I think she's going to be a hoot and a holler. You guys are great. Thank you, chat. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, Mr. What's that?
Jean's in the chat.
Oh, Jean's in the chat. Great. Are you excited? She knows.
Perfect.
So excitement, Miss Jean. Yay.
Yay.
Anyway, thank you, Mr. Producer. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Chatterboxes. You all make the evening very, very special for me. And Mr. Mike. Good night. Good night, y'all.
Bye, everybody. Woo-hoo.
Thank you.
Sunshine, love, and hugs to all.